All right, so come on in and shut the door. I'm trying this new love spread, and I wanted to do a reading on, just for fun, the relationship between Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. And so I'm just trying to stack out. I'm gonna predict whatever comes out of this, and we'll see what happens. This is just a general read, nothing necessarily like for this year, this month, or whatever. It's just Selena and Benny Blanco. So hopefully some of this stuff shows up and we'll see. So I pulled out Selena's current energy and it shows here the world card. So obviously she has been through so much in life and she is closing chapters and having new chapters, and this is all part of her fate. She needs to go through these process that she's going to be going through here throughout the deck. So this is just a sign that she's embarking into this new cycle of her life and just going into a new perfect direction for the lessons for her. In her past, I have the Page of Cups, and for some reason this kind of rubs me a little bit like Justin Bieber. I clarified with the Star and the Hermit, and so this sounds to me like maybe Justin right now is going through some some internal reflections about his personal life. It could be because this is in her past. I'm thinking that there's some healing that he has to go through with the star card. There's a lot of maybe wishing upon a star, things that he's really trying to manifest here. But there's a lot of internal. He's going in through a lot of self uh, perception and kind of going internally to kind of whatever it is that he's going through. This also, the card for me is an apology. And at the bottom of the deck I got the Judgment card, which always sounds to me like something that you don't see coming when it comes to her, is that maybe Justin is trying to come back with an apology if he hasn't apologized to her already. I do feel like they have made amends. I don't think that they're not friendly or anything like that. I feel like they are in a good energy, and she understands that he's going through things and all of that. But I feel like if he hasn't, he definitely does have an intention to apologize. And I do think that a part of this has to do with her accepting that apology. In her present moment, I do have the Sun card. So this is a very happy place for her. She has found a lot of bliss, a lot of freedom, a lot of happiness in her life. This is also a childlike card. I don't know much about her story right now, or if there are any rumors of her being pregnant or not, because I did kind of get a little bit of sense of that somehow. But either that, or it's just like she's being in a really, really happy place where a lot of her wishes have come true. And so I try to clarify with the Two of Wands. So I feel like she has made a decision here in regards to some, maybe she's moving forward or moving towards somewhere. Maybe she's moving into a home with maybe Benny Blanco. Maybe she's thinking about something here that maybe is bringing her a little bit more happiness and joy, with some forward movement of some sort here. And I'm guessing it's something to do with being able to move into a new direction. And I'm thinking that direction is because the arrows are shooting the opposite direction, is that she's made the decision to move forward to the future, and she's so excited about the future, and she's accomplished so much lately that I feel like it was kind of like a moment for her to reflect and see how far she's come along, from where she used to be to where she's heading. And so now it's just kind of this energy of like, goodbye, chapter, goodbye to my past, goodbye, kind of like looking this way, like it was a good run. I'm ready for the next chapter. So then I asked about Benny Blanco. I don't know if Benny Blanco is a Scorpio, but he came in with the Death card. Maybe he's going through a lot of transformation in his life. There could be a lot of things in his life that have been changing. So he might be going through a spiritual transformation or just a whole life transformation as well. I think that in one of those things with Selena going into this chapter, he has to also transform into this version of what will acclimate with her energy. So that could very much be the transformation. I do see, however, that there's something here about the Seven of Swords and then the Five of Swords. I get a little bit of a sense with this that I think he saw an opportunity here in the recent past with him, and he decided to kind of tackle this. I think this is the part where maybe there is a conflict between the two friends with Justin and him, where he said, "This is how I feel about her, and I'm gonna go ahead and take, if she's giving me the opportunity, I'm going to take this opportunity and I'm going to go ahead and move forward with this." In which I think this is a conversation that was had between him and Justin, and he pretty much said it is what it is, and that's all I have to tell you about it. I think it's in some type of way it affected their friendship when he made the decision of maybe dating Selena, and so that might have had a little bit of a conflict, but nothing major. I just think that it was a conversation that they had. Maybe almost like, hey, is it cool? But I'm not really sure. There's something here about him really focusing very, very detailed on what it is he has plans with when it comes to his finances, his future. I think too, he's been working a lot. And I think that with having to be now in Selena's life, there's a level of, like I said, of place where he needs to be at to be able to match Selena. So I feel like he recognizes that, and he's been working and working and working, and he has been, kind of getting into that point where when it comes to work a lot and kind of get into this relationship with her. I do get a little bit of sense that he might be holding something here, something very precious. I don't know if it's like maybe the finance level is not quite up there like Selena, but I think that there's something here about him trying to portray this persona, but then not really being 100% there, obviously. So maybe there is a, that's the reason too why he needs to work so hard, and he's kind of maybe a little bit subconscious about it, or just very well aware that in order for him to be able to keep this love, he needs to catch up to her. I also get a little bit of a sense that there's something he's holding back here. I don't know if it has just to do with the finances or something in particular that he's holding very, very precious to his heart. And I don't know. I don't know if this has something to do with just, and let me get my other deck so I can clarify some of these situations. He could also be a Taurus, and so maybe that could be like an energy that, or an earth sign or something, where that could be just the type of person that he is, very reserved. But yeah, I don't know. There might be, this is what I got. Eight of cups. So there might be something that is missing, and I think it just might have to do with the finances, and he needs to get up to that level. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, it's not really giving me too much other than just keeping something inside. He is, though, in his current energy in the Nine of Cups. So I know he feels very fulfilled right now. I think he's very happy. I think being in this relationship with her has definitely opened a lot of opportunities for him, has built his self esteem, his confidence, and definitely it's brought him into this sense of feeling fulfillment and just in a very, very good place in his life right now. Of course, the outcome for these two is actually marriage. I do see them actually going through with this. I think they are going to have at least move in together, but this is usually my home card and definitely my marriage card. I do think that there is a possibility, especially if the soulmates card came out here, that they might tie the knot here and move in together. I think this is the point where he finds the security, the stability, and of course, I'm not saying that he's not at a good financial place, but I'm saying I feel like with this situation, it does give him that security and that stability. there is something that happens here in the future with the tower. So I clarified it, and it could be something to do with somebody might be not trying to call this into existence, but I'm not sure how long their marriage is going to last. In a sense, it kind of feels to me that there's some loss here. There's going to be some financial loss here for somebody, and I'm going to guess it's going to be for Selena. If there is a situation where they end up getting married, I don't know that it will last too long, but yeah, I feel like this relationship really does more benefit Benny, but I don't think Benny's taking any of this for granted. I definitely think that he's has a lot to gain out of this. I am getting a little bit more that Selena might be a little bit more into him than he might be, but we'll see what happens in the future, and hopefully I am wrong, because I do see there after the disaster, somebody here comes with abundance, somebody here comes with a little bit of a loss. And so let's see what the oracles have to say about Benny Blanco and Selena. I don't think Selena will ever look at this channel and be but I'm just kind of like trying it out because why not? I'm trying this new deck, and so let's see. Engagement ring. So they're definitely going to get engaged. Oh wait, didn't I see? I don't know if that's the real ring. That might have. I seen that ring on her middle finger, not on her ring finger. But this could definitely confirm the marriage card, and definitely confirm that they might be definitely moving in together or buying a home together or just getting married. Period. There's partnership. There's commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Okay. So we gotta see if they get married. I think she's definitely ready to. And she's so happy. She's so filled with joy. So I really hope that this is the one for her, and that she ends up very very happy. What other? Oopsie. Kisses. So, oh my gosh. Hold on one sec. So, unconditionally loving, giving, and receiving affection, and falling in love. Alrighty. I definitely do get that she's falling in love and it's unconditionally for her. I do kind of get that vibe from her. That, you know what? They could be very deeply in love. I'm not doubting that at all. I hope that they are and they both have the same intentions. Mirror. Mirroring each other, self image, relationship reflects on wounds, introspect. I actually get the introspect more, but like from this energy. I don't know if like because he might still be lingering around in their energy. I'm assuming they work together, so there could be some of that where I might get a little bit of sense where if you know Justin is obviously working with her, doing projects with them or whatever, there could be something where it could impact the relationship between her and Benny, right? I mean, they are friends, so I hope it's not some situation where that could affect the relationship in the future and become like an issue later because he is still in the picture, but we'll see. So not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lacking confidence, self sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. I think this is Justin. But I don't know if Justin still has feelings for her as much as he feels like this friendship with her. But I do feel that with him, there is some type of, um, isn't there like some issues currently in her relationship? I don't know. So let's see what the love messages are. What are some love messages for Selena and Benny Blanco, please? For Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Give me two cards. Woo! All right, two cards it is. So, reconciliation. So, someone from your past is returning to your life. I'm not saying anything. And playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youth, spirit of fun to shine. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I think Justin wants her back. I definitely have this vibe. Because you know why? Because when I was doing her past, the Page of Cups comes up, like which feels like a asking for forgiveness, right? And I was like, who wants to ask for forgiveness? Well, obviously Justin Bieber. So then I feel like there was like something, but not necessarily like I feel like she is in love with Benny. I do feel that she's really happy right now, but I do kind of get the sense that it's almost like she's trying to close that chapter. And but why are you still lingering? You know, like why is this still something that you're looking towards? And then right behind it, you have like uh fast forward to to your future, but then there's something here that keeps you lingering, looking to the past, almost as if you have to say bye. I made a decision, bye, and I wish you the best. But maybe there is currently an energy with Justin where he might be trying to see something which will be completely disrespectful to Benny. But maybe it just simply means that they're in good terms and that they can manage to be in the same room at once. Maybe there's a little bit of flirtation, but I don't know. I kind of feel the sense that I should do some of these cards. I'll put this over here, but I do get the sense with the this one especially that this is a heavy, heavy energy in her uh, right now. Like maybe there is something to do with Justin. Still, maybe there's still something that she needs to kind of close off, or maybe it's very heavy in her energy. I would have expected her to kind of have like a different past. I mean, maybe it is Justin, or maybe it's somebody that she's just dated, but I don't know. We'll find out, right, when it comes to the surface. That's the point of the reading. What can you give me two cards for Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco? I don't think that Selena and Benny have broken up, have they? Maybe that's the situation. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So I don't know. I mean, sometimes you feel like they're doing so good, but like these are kind of minor breakups, where they come and go and it's nothing major, so it's not like a big thing. But I just don't really get the energy that she would be going back with him because this is her energy, closing a chapter. And moving forward with her next chapter of her life. I think that she is in a very happy place. I do believe that she has kind of closed that chapter. She has moved on. Whether Justin has or not, I don't know. But I know that she is trying to move forward and kind of continue on to the next chapter of her life and be married and have this, romance and this happily ever after. She's definitely focused on that. Now we'll see what happens. Anything else, please? Let me do this one more time. Save this one. Anything else, please? Yeah, so it's just a clock. In time, need time, takes time, and cycles in time to heal and progress. So I just kind of really feel like there could be just a little bit of that, energy from the past that's lingering. I mean, I don't know if it's from her side, to be honest, or I don't even know Benny's past. I don't know if there's somebody from him, his side that's also coming into the picture, but maybe there is people that are trying to come in and break them up and try to kind of test those boundaries. But I don't think it's necessarily going to work, because at the end of the day they're going to, and the outcome is marriage. So we'll see.